Do you love sci-fi games? How about some space horror? Or an abandoned massive, and when I say massive, I mean it space station waiting for to be explored? If you ask me, I would answer yes, bring it on right now. I always wanted to play System Shock. I only heard about the story, which I already loved even before I started to play the game. This game was on my backlog for a while, but now I had decided to fire it up to see if it is as good as I heard it is. Well, this was a fantastic experience, but this game is definitely not for everyone, probably myself included. I constantly felt overwhelmed by the game, but at the same time I could not stop playing until I finished exploring just one more room. So, I'm ready for some creepy adventure, but let me warn you, once we step inside Citadel Station, there is no easy way out. Are you ready? Let's go! Before Bioshock, Prey and Dead Space, there was a game called System Shock. Developed by Looking Glass Studios and released in 1994, the original System Shock was a pioneer in immersive sims. It blended FPS gameplay with deep narrative, environmental storytelling, and complex level design long before that was mainstream. It wasn't a huge commercial hit, but it became a cult classic, influencing an entire generation of games and developers. And fast forward to 2023, Night Dive Studios, known for reviving forgotten classics, released this remake. But this isn't just a texture upgrade, it's a full-on rebuild in Unreal Engine with modern controls, re-recorded voice lines and redesigned UI, while keeping the soul of the original intact. Did they succeed? Let's find out. I had to say, despite the story could be a cliché or cheap, I really enjoyed it. Somewhere in the future, you're living in your small apartment, which floated by neo-futurist neon lights. Your job is a hacker, and you're constantly trying to crack big corporate databases, but this time you made a mistake, and some not really nice guys are coming for you. They force you to remove the ethical restraints and some other settings from an AI called SHODAN, who controls the space station Citadel, a corporate space research facility. While you're removing the settings, you as the player are probably wondering what this could cause. AI would go full Terminator mode and slaughter everyone on the station? Or it would try to take over the world? Well, after you awaken from a coma, you found out that you are thrown into Citadel Station, which is a living nightmare by now. Something has gone terribly wrong, and you are the only one who can stop it. That's as far as I go, because trust me, this is a story best experienced firsthand. The narrative isn't spoon-fed. You find logs, emails, and environmental clues that slowly piece together what happened. It's classic immersive sim storytelling done right. A strong point of the game is the exploration and the level design. I've never seen anything like this before. The levels are huge and maze-like, almost punishing. I found myself constantly backtracking, getting lost, rechecking logs and the map just to figure out what to do next. This is the modern hand-holding experience. Oh boy, you do not even have clear objectives what you have to do next. Okay, you know that you have to stop SHODAN, but how to do that is up to you. There are no objective markers, quest logs, or glowing trails. Every floor of Citadel Station is like a Rubik's Cube or security clearances, locked doors, and hostile threats. And I loved it. Most of the time. But, I'll be honest, it is overwhelming. You really have to be in the mood for a game that demands your attention. It is not a Doom-style rip and tear game, this is a completely different experience. But, it's also very rewarding. Once you figure out where you have to go, which door can be unlocked, it feels great, and the newly opened area waiting to be explored is also a rewarding experience. Also, finding out slowly what happened on the station by audio logs and various notes is a very good way of storytelling. I know that this is not unique, and we've seen it many times, but still. And now let's talk about that eerie atmosphere aboard Citadel Station. This is a game that's creepy without relying on horror cliches. There are no jump scares, it's not pitch black. The scariest thing is the silence, and the occasional robotic mumbling or distant metallic clang that makes you stop in your tracks. If there is music, it is not noticeable, but perfectly matches the atmosphere. And I have to say, despite the full bright corridors, no jump scares, no scary sounds from the distance, the game is eerie. Somehow you feel that the AI is constantly watching you wherever you go. The sound design is subtle but powerful. And SHODAN's voice is very cool. This robotic mixture of male and female voice is still as iconic and disturbing as ever. The digital distortion, the smug superiority, it's all here, and it's perfect.
Greater part of Earth's civilization yourself. Please wait where you are, and a Cortex Reaver will arrive shortly to escort you to the celebration.
System Shock is an FPS game, but not your average one. Don't expect fast-paced FPS action. Ammo is limited, weapons degrade, and enemies don't mess around, even on normal difficulty. You find yourself planning encounters carefully, using terrain to your advantage, and swapping between melee and range tactics constantly. That said, the combat may not be for everyone. It's clunky at times and definitely slower than what most gamers are used to in 2025. Hell, even in the 2010s. Despite this, combat is not bad, it is just different. You need to plan which weapon are you going to use and how. Sometimes to open a door or retrieve a key code, you have to leave your body behind and dive into SHODAN's digital domain, the cyber world. These segments drop you into a fully virtual space where you float in zero gravity, blasting security programs and dodging digital hazards, or what the hell are these? It's like an old school wireframe shooter. It's colorful, fast-paced, and a total tonal shift from the eerie silence of the station. But it works. Some players might find the cyberspace segments jarring or underdeveloped. But I enjoy the change of pace. They are short, self-contained puzzles that serve as literal brain hacks, and they fit thematically. You are not just fighting SHODAN's machines, you are fighting her control over information. Whether you love or hate them, they are part of what makes System Shock Remake feels different from any other modern game. As you explore, you find cybernetic enhancements and software upgrades. The game gives you tools like night vision, shield boosts and hacking minigames, but you have to earn them. Nothing comes easy, and there's a real sense of progression as you unlock more abilities and access previously unreachable areas. Oh, and forget about finding codes and puzzle solutions online. Each run has randomly generated codes and puzzles. That's right. This can be painful sometimes, but it feels like you're actually learning how to survive Citadel Station, and it's added to my experience as well. If you played games like Prey from 2017, Alien Isolation, or even Bioshock, you'll feel the similarity here. But System Shock Remake is denser, it's less forgiving. Honestly, that's what makes it special. When modern games sometimes hand you breadcrumbs, this game throws you into the wild and says, figure it out, or die trying. And yeah, this is exactly what happened with me many times. So the question is this game for everyone? Here's the truth, this game is not for everyone. If you want something linear, fast-paced or easy to digest, this isn't it. But if you crave deep exploration, challenge and a truly unique sci-fi atmosphere, this game is for you. I very much recommend to give it a try and experience it as a very unique experience. I enjoyed it immensely, but it was exhausting too. And I'm gonna be honest with you, there were many times when I wanted to give up. But I was just balancing on the very edge of giving it up, but still enjoying that much to push on and continue. But the backtracking, looking around for the 100th time on the same floor is real, and if you are easily annoyed by this, you're not gonna enjoy System Shock. But System Shock Remake is a masterclass in faithful recreation. Night Dive Studios made a fantastic job here. It honors the original while adding just enough modernization to bring it to a new audience. It's overwhelming, maze-like and deeply immersive. And in an age of surface level remakes, that makes it rare. Is it perfect? No, but it doesn't have to be. System Shock Remake is not just a game, it is an experience. Ones that leave you a little paranoid, a little disoriented, and totally captivated. So, have you played the original System Shock? Or are you jumping in for the first time with this remake? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear how others experience this complex beast of a game. And if you liked the video, hit that like button, maybe even subscribe. More reviews, retrospectives and deep dives coming soon from the golden era of gaming. Also, the YouTube algorithm shows some videos for you. It is on the screen now, check them out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next Battle Quest video.